So have you ever been in a situation where your battery's dead, and let's say for instance you're on a date and you don't have any jumper cables, and the girl just doesn't want to go on a date with you again?
Thanks for coming on that date with me. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, I had a really great time. Thanks for asking me to come.
Aw, I think the battery's dead. I don't have any jumper cables. What do you think I should do?
I definitely don't want to hang out with you anymore. Or, for instance, if you're at a party and everyone was mean to you and you want to get out of there fast, but unfortunately your battery's dead and you don't want to go back inside to the party to ask for any jumper cables. Or, if a murderer is chasing after you and you gotta get away fast, but your battery's dead, what do you do? Start! No! The battery's dead! This is a how-to video for manual drivers that have a dead battery that want to push start their car without the use of jumper cables. How it works is when the key is in the ignition and the ignition is on the on position, the spark plugs will be supplied with power and all the sensors will be on. When you start pushing the car with the clutch engaged, it starts spinning the transmission. When the clutch is released, the transmission and motor are now connected, so the engine will start to rotate. Depending on the car, a crank or a cam angle sensor will recognize the crankshaft spinning and supply the spark needed when the piston reaches the top dead center, which is when the piston is at the top of the stroke. If your battery is dead and you don't have any jumper cables, this would be a useful technique in all the previous situations that I've listed. This is a step-by-step demonstration of how to do it in real life. This technique works when the car is being pushed
Yeah, that was good.
How do you do it? Or roll down a hill. It's necessary for the car to be rolling or pushed so that when the gear is caught by the flywheel, the RPM is high enough that the engine doesn't stall out. For instance, if the speed is around 15 miles per hour and the RPM is around 1, you would pop it into second and then the car would start. If you're going any less than 15 miles per hour, you should put it into first so that the engine doesn't stall out. The first step is to put the key into the ignition and turn it to where the engine would normally flip over. Then the key will be at the point where the music could be playing, the AC could be blowing, and the gauges will turn on. The second step is to depress the clutch and to shift the gear into neutral. It is important to be in neutral when you're being pushed or rolled so that the gears don't lock up. If you're in first gear, the car won't move unless the clutch is depressed. The third step is to get the car moving by either being pushed or rolling down a hill. In this demonstration, I'll be showing the rolling method. Once the car is rolling, the next step is to get the speedometer between 10 and 15 miles per hour. As soon as it reaches that mark, you shift the gear into second and you pop the clutch twice. And then the car will turn on and the engine will turn over and you'll be free to drive as you please. Thank you for watching my video on how to manually push start a car without the use of jumper cables. If you have any questions, please post in the comment box below. Thanks, have a great day. I hope it gets you out of jams.